Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the University of Florida's O'Connell Pool for the 2024 CWPA Men's National Collegiate Club Championship Tournament. Game 12 is next, which features in the dark caps the University of Colorado Buffaloes and in the white caps the Florida State Seminoles. We need everyone to be in the best behavior. Please support the participants and officials in a positive manner. Anyone failing to do so may be removed from the pool. Also remember that alcohol and tobacco products within the competition site are prohibited. Game 12 about to be underway. Scott Simility relays here on CWPATV.com. Friday, November 8th, 2024. It's almost Saturday, November 9th. We're past 10 Eastern, post-meridian. On the East Coast, as Colorado in the dark takes on Florida State, as the winner of this game will be in the battle for 9th place. The loser of this game will take on Georgia Tech in the 15th place, game 23 tomorrow. Both of these teams lost opening round matchups. Florida State at 9 a.m. this morning lost to two-time reigning champ UC San Diego 18-4, while Colorado lost a tough one, 15-14 in sudden death to Virginia. And Colorado started the game on a little bit of a roll. And now the Seminoles have the opportunity, FSU, the runners-up from the Florida division, got the opportunity to participate in the tournament by virtue of the Florida division getting hosting duties. Opportunity knocking here for FSU, and does the job. Colorado goal scored by number 2 in dark, Luke Shropshire. First of the game. 6:30 remaining in the first quarter. Colorado in dark 1. FSU in white 0. So the loss to Virginia in Game 8 by Colorado snapped a streak of 3 straight seasons in which the Buffaloes won an opening round contest. And the chest of the keeper, Tyler Armstrong. Austin Vale played a good amount of minutes in the Game 8 loss to Virginia earlier. Cavaliers will take on the UC San Diego Tritons at 9 a.m. tomorrow morning, circumstances permitting. It's going to be a fun one. It'll be a bit tough for Virginia against the two-time reigning champs. But you never know how things can end up here in the CWPA. Now going right to left and white. FSU, and it's going to be an ordinary foul in 2 meters. Armstrong get back to his post. Seminoles back on attack. It's number 6, Samuel Perez. Running through. Oregon goal scored by Colorado goal scored by number 11, Tyler Pate. His first of the game. 5:11 to go in the first quarter. 2-0 Buffalo. Yeah, got confused with former Pac Pacific 12 rivals off the iron. Now opportunity here. It'll be a 6-on-5. Florida State exclusion was on number 7, Michael Bernstein, but to no avail for U Colorado. Possession back to FSU. Florida State lost the Florida Division title game to University of Florida. Colorado took care of the Utah Utes in the Rocky Mountain title game. Colorado defeated the Utes a handful of times this season. Trying for the heave, but to no avail. Armstrong will get it back. We'll have to thank each and every one of you for sticking it out the whole first day of action. We still got another 18 games, hopefully, after this one, pending the circumstances. Already had one sudden victory game this tournament. Offsides! Oh, wait, it may have been an offensive foul anyway, actually. No matter the reason, Florida State's back on the attack. Out of bounds by Samuel Perez. 2 meter for FSU from the 5. Now we take on my number 5 in white quickly. That was by Ethan Dunnigan, the junior from Miami, Florida. Majority of the FSU roster is from Florida. There are only a handful of players, fewer than 5, listed on here, not from the Sunshine State. Play waved off inside enemy territory. Coach Adam Hood a bit displeased after that sequence. 3 minutes remaining in the first quarter here in game 12. Ordinary foul. But took too long as Ranger Jernigan unable to get anything off on it. Now the Buffs back on attack. And boy, there are a lot of offensive fouls this first quarter. 0 in favor of U Colorado with 2:37 to go in the first. Opportunity knocking on the door perhaps, but gobbled from behind by Tyler Armstrong. Remember, you're not just playing for your team's finish, you're also playing for your division's positioning for the 2025 National Collegiate Club Championship. So the better you do, the higher the seed next year. Exclusion foul. Florida State exclusion foul, number 6 in white, Samuel Perez, power play Buffaloes. So Perez, the guilty party. Senior from Oviedo, Florida, and able to get the boom there. Colorado goal scored by number 13 in Dart, Benjamin Burdick. His first, 1:55 remaining in the first quarter. Colorado in dark, 3. FSU in white, 0. Seminoles lost 3 times this season to Florida A. Actually, twice this season. Due to Hurricane Milton back last month, could not play a second tournament. Colorado goal scored by number 24 in the Dart Caps, Mateo Petty. His first, 4-0. Buffaloes over the Seminoles. FSU has not won a Florida Division title since 2021. Go the other way now. FSU is down 4-0 in its opening round in 2021. Had a 4-0 lead, lost to Washington University St. Louis 12-10. So those who are upperclassmen in Florida State may remember that from Huntsville, Alabama 3 years ago. Forge ahead. Broken up there by Armstrong. 40 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Some fans have Still in the crowd and able to get a pounce. It's Ryan Bannon. Colorado goal scored by number 3 in dark, Ryan Bannon. His first of the game. 30 seconds remaining in the opening period. Colorado in the dark 5, Florida State in the white, nothing yet. So, about a couple ticks of a second differential between shot and game clock. Colorado trying to be a bit energetic on the sideline too. Scoop shot and a bang, Florida State's on board. Florida State goal scored by number 12 in white, Thomas Young. First of the game, 10 seconds to go in the first, 5-1 Buffs. Buffaloes of Boulder looking to finish it off. Colorado goal scored by number 2 in dark, Luke Shropshire. Second of the game. 1 second to go in the first quarter. Colorado 6, FSU 1. At the end of one quarter, it's the Buffaloes in dark 6 and the Seminoles in white 1. More to come here on the CWPA Network.
Hi, I'm Wolf Lego, and I'd like to introduce the 1 kilogram heavy training ball. Think of this ball as a weight belt for your arms. This is really going to strengthen your wrist, okay, your forearms, your shoulder, and really make you a lot stronger in your shooting. You can use this ball on dry land against a wall, or in your passing drills, or against a rebounder. Keep the ball up in front and really focus on your shoulder, your wrist, and your forearm in your passing. Maybe pass for 5 or 10 minutes with the ball, and then go back to a regular water polo ball, and you really feel the difference in the power that you're producing out of all those muscle groups.
Colorado has a 6-1 advantage over Florida State as we enter the second quarter. Hey fans, make sure you check out the concession table at the entrance. We still have some cool CWPA apparel for purchase. Make sure you check it out before you leave, or check it out while we have another break. So Colorado was 6 from 5 different scores. Florida State's lone goal was by number 12, Thomas Young. At stake, 2 more games in this tournament. You win, you play Michigan in game 17. You lose, you take out Georgia Tech for 13th place in game 23 tomorrow. So, it's a lot at stake. Colorado won the sprint. Ryan Bannon. Yeah, Kevin Heimer called a tug. or push-off. Exclusion against the Seminoles, the power play for the Buffaloes. So 8 seconds left on the possession clock on the power play. Now to the left side. Opportunity knocking, cannot cross from Mateo Petty, who did get one across in the first quarter. Day one could be a bit long, but we did have some thrilling action. We've had 0 games this tournament so far in which both teams were held in 9 or fewer goals. Thomas Young buys another. It's a second for FSU. Florida State goal scored by number 12 in white, Thomas Young. Second of the game. 5:59 remaining in the second quarter. Colorado in dark 6, Florida State in white 2. So lots of time left in this one. In game 11, Oregon defeated Iowa State 11-5. That snapped a string of 4 straight games in which both teams had double figures. Florida State is capable of a run. Colorado's in a good spot now, up 4. Another foul. Colorado got here by dropping a heartbreaking 15-14 sudden death contest in Game 8 to Virginia. And we do not have a ton of sudden victory games in opening days of National Collegiate Club Championship tournaments. But that matchup had the potential for one to happen. We apologize if you hear any foul language. Players are passionate to get to victory. Florida State exclusion foul number 2 in white. Bennett Roberts, power play, Colorado. Shropshire right up top there. Michael Shropshire. Buffaloes have that one deflected back into reality. Picked up by the Seminoles. So 6 in the first, 1 so far in the second for Colorado. 1 the first, 1 the second for FSU of Tallahassee, Florida. Tallahassee's the capital of the Sunshine State. FSU hosted the National Collegiate Club Championship in 2017. I believe there may have been a power issue at one point that tournament in 2017, which San Diego State defeated Texas, if I'm not mistaken, in the first place game. Ordinary foul. Set up in for the hole. We got a 5-meter. Florida State is called for a penalty, 5-meter penalty shot for Colorado to be taken by number 3 in dark, Ryan Bannon. Bannon will have his sights on extending the lead to 5. Scoop shot and a bang, that's with authority. Colorado 5-meter penalty shot successful for number 3 in dark, Ryan Bannon. Second goal. Timeout. Florida State, 3:52 remaining in the second quarter. Colorado in dark 7, Florida State in white 2. Florida State has 2 full and 1 30-second timeout remaining. Seminoles will be on attack out of its full timeout. 3:52 remaining in the first half here at the O'Connell Center Pool on the campus of University of Florida in Gainesville. And we'll go the other direction for Patay. Colorado gets the setup there and gets another 5 meter. 5 meter called against Florida State. Taking the 5 meter for the Buffaloes. Number 21, Chase King. Chase able to go all in for the goal on the right side. Colorado goal scored by number 21 in dark, Chase King. Score is now 8-2. Colorado with under 3.5 minutes to play in the second. Ball is loose, and on the other end there's a 5 meter. Colorado penalties on number 3 in dark, Ryan Bannon. Florida State goals scored by number 16 in dark. On the penalty, Skylar Klein, first of the game. 3:18 remaining in the first half. Colorado in dark 8, Florida State in white 3. If I'm not mistaken, Skylar Klein may have been on the Florida State team that had been in the National Collegiate Club Championship in 2021, the one that lost an opening round game to WashU St. Louis, 12-10 despite jumping out to a 4-0 first quarter lead. Washington University St. Louis finished in third place that tournament. FSU did not go 3 and out though in 2021. Blocked. Secure now by Armstrong. Rocky Mountain Division. No, placement has been lower and lower year after year after University of Utah finished runner-up in 2018 at University of Arizona. By the way, 2024 marks the first time since 2019 that the National Collegiate Club Championship for men's being contested at a campus. Each of the last 3 have been on off-campus sites. Possession, Colorado with 2 time remaining in the second quarter. Buffs 6 in the first, 2 in the second. FSU 1 in the first, 2 in the second. That one is deflected out of play. Deflected out of play by FSU. Possession remains with the Colorado Buffaloes with a 2 meter. That is going the other way. Adam Hurd is a bit displeased right now, even though his team's up by 5. Florida State's not out of it. It's still the first half, so anyone can do damage. After this game, we'll get some rest because at 9 a.m. Eastern tomorrow, Saturday, November 9th, pending the circumstances, we got top seed and 2-time reigning champ UC San Diego against 9th position Atlantic Division champ Virginia Cavaliers in quarterfinals for the first time. Colorado able to continue the offensive output. Colorado goals scored by number 3 in dark, Ryan Bannon. Third of the game. 1:20 to go in the first half. Buffaloes in dark 9, Seminoles in white 3. Good news is for both teams, they can get some rest because they wouldn't have to play. Until mid-afternoon tomorrow at 1:40 p.m. against Michigan. Wizards this game wouldn't have to play again until 8:40 p.m. tomorrow against Georgia Tech. Georgia Tech dropped a close one in Game 9, 15-13 in Michigan after a 12-4 loss to Cal Poly. Exclusion on Colorado. Colorado exclusion on number 16 in dark, Dylan Armstrong. Power play Seminoles. And now 7 seconds left in the power play. Perez. Skip shot and a bang! Florida State power play goal. Scored by number 9. Brady Howard on the power play. "23 seconds to go in the first half, 9-4 Colorado. Brady Howard is a freshman in Mechanicsburg, Pennsylvania, a lone Pennsylvanian on FSU. 13 seconds left in the opening half. 5 seconds, FSU. Perez, all in, off the noggin. That was too close for comfort. Adam Hurts thinking that was too close for comfort. After one half, Colorado in the dark caps 9. Florida State in the white 4. Each team had 3 goals apiece in the second quarter. That is the end of the first half. We have 2 quarters to go here in Game 12. Stick around for more from Gainesville.
Hi, I'm Wolf Weigo, 3-time Olympian and co-founder of Cap 7, and today we're going to talk about when and when not to call a timeout and the strategies behind that. Timeouts are a critical part of the game, and being prepared can really help you maximize your opportunities. I found when calling a timeout, you have certain things prepared before the game. So maybe it's my best 5-on-6. So I've got my 5 players that I would want in the pool if the other team calls a timeout. I'm ready to put those players in, bring out some of my players who might be better on offense, but weak on defense, and I can get my best 5 players in, or my best 6 players if it's a front court. There wasn't an exclusion and there's a timeout. So I can be ready to make some changes. And similarly, if I'm calling the timeout and I have a power play, or if I'm running a play in the front court and I have certain players that aren't in the pool when I call the timeout that I want to run a specific play, then I'll have that handy, be able to look at it real quick and not have to think about it as I want to talk about other things and focus on motivating the team as well. So when using a timeout, a couple things to think about is it's not just about the play you're going to set up at that moment. You could talk about the motivation of the team, why they need to fight harder, why they need to press harder. So really getting the team motivated. Some coaches will take the time to yell at a certain player or a couple players and really try and use that motivation to get the team fired up or make a point. You also want to let the team know what happens beyond the immediate next 20 seconds of the possession. So if you do score, this is how we're going to play off the line. Watch for picks. Watch for a certain play the other team might have. And if you don't score, also what you're going to be thinking about as the remaining minutes of the period of the game.
Each team switches shooting ends in the third quarter. Colorado in the dark caps 9, Florida State in the white caps 4. After this game, we'll be done for the evening. Then tomorrow, we hope to see you here at the O'Connell Center Pool for Game 13 at around 9 a.m. Eastern tomorrow between UC San Diego and the University of Virginia. You're watching the 2024 Collegiate Water Polo Association National Collegiate Club Championship on the CWPA network. I'm Scott S.D. Weiss, John Weaver, working hard, doing the producing and directing here. I'd like to welcome him back to the CWPA network. He has been part of the CWPA team for some time. I'm glad to have him back for this tournament. But we got another 14 minutes of regulation, hopefully. Kevin Heinrich and Chad Lemon's ready to officiate another half. Colorado wins the sprint. The possession now, there is Benjamin Budick, who had a handful of goals in the 15-14 sudden death loss to Virginia in Game 8. Budick's attempt is off the iron. He'll get his own rebound. He'll be at the 1 possession. As the Buffaloes reset, lost the hold. Up for grabs. Will be taken away by FSU. Florida State has a handful right now. The next few years in the Florida division are going to be a bit challenging for the Seminoles with the University of Florida, the way the Gators are right now with its roster. University of Florida looking to become the second ever host in the 21st century to capture a championship, joining Cal Poly from over 20 years ago. 5 meter penalty called on Colorado. Penalty shot for FSU to be taken by number 6, Samuel Perez. So Perez will try his luck and buries the hat-trick. Florida State penalty goal scored by number 6 in white, Samuel Perez. His first goal of the game. 5:48 remaining in the third quarter. Colorado 9, Florida State 5. Whittle by whittle, FSU is chipping away. FSU doesn't want to play like it's a runner-up of the division. Wants to play like it has a sense of urgency. And right now, the Seminoles seem to find the rhythm. It does not cross the plane. And the Colorado bench is speaking, are you kidding me, refs? That just missed. It did not clear the plane. Too close for comfort if you're Adam Jaffe. Adam Jaffe on the sideline. 9 seconds. FSU continuing the surge. Florida State goal scored by number 2 in white, Bennett Roberts. First of the game. 5:06 remaining in the third quarter. Colorado 9, FSU 6. FSU's in business with 1 in the first, 3 in the second, now 2 and counting in the third. Colorado 6 in the first, 3 in the second, none so far in the third. Looks like an exclusion here. FSU exclusion, number 16, Skylar Klein. Klein, the grad from Lake Mary, will have to sit out another 14 seconds. Pedaling forward, the lob does not cross. In the first 2.5 minutes of the third quarter, Colorado can't buy a goal. FSU can creep even closer if there's another goal here. Adam Hurd may call timeout for the Bucks. Dangerous pass inside 2 meters. Fires into the wheelhouse of the Bucks. I believe that's Tyler Armstrong, number 1. Has a little bit of an opening. Budick! There he's to the right corner. Benjamin Budick. Colorado goal scored by number 13 in dark, Benjamin Budick. The second of the game. 4:03 remaining in the third quarter. Colorado in the dark caps 10. Florida State in the white 6. Seminoles definitely still in reach. 4 goals different. We've had a lot of thrilling action so far in this tournament. In terms of close affairs. We've had 4 games decided by 4 or fewer goals. Out of bounds, Buffaloes of Boulder, Colorado get possession now. We've had 2 games decided 11-9. 1 15-14 to Sunday F and 1 15-13. Off the crossbar, Benjamin Budick will retain possession at mid-pool. FSU picks it off. No. Looks like it. 7 seconds left on the possession clock. Ordinary foul. We got an exclusion. Florida State exclusion, number 9 in white, Brady Howard, power play, Colorado. The freshman from Mechanicsburg will have to sit out another 12 seconds. Colorado makes the most of it. Benjamin Budick. Or is it? No, not Benjamin. Colorado takes advantage of the power play. The score is now Buffaloes 11, Seminoles 6. Still got 2:58 to go in the third. That's a 2-0 Buffalo 1. After FSU got within 9-6. It was 9-4 at halftime, and it's going the other way. Going right to left now. Colorado, which is looking to go on a comeback trail. You win this game, you're going to be playing 2 more games. You lose this game, your season ends tomorrow night in the 13th place game against the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. Yellow Jackets lost 15-13 to Michigan at a playback. Oh boy, from the right side to left, Buffaloes continuing to serve. Colorado goal scored by number 12 in dark, Ron Zamir. His first of the game. 2:24 remaining in the third quarter. Colorado 12, Florida State 6. It's a 3-0 Buffalo run. FSU trying to chip away, but can't continue coming up with empty possessions. There's a good movement. Adam Gaffey not going to call timeout right now. Colorado exclusion puts FSU on the power play. Under 2 minutes remaining in the third. Set up inside, out of bounds. No 2-meter. Colorado ball. FSU, the first and only regular season event in the tournament, had been 2-1. Had an exhibition loss as well, but didn't count. Colorado adds yet another to make it 13-6 Buffaloes with 1:32 remaining in the third. 4-0 run, and chances of coming back slipping away. Possession by possession for FSU. Setting up at the left flat. 7 seconds to go in the possession. 1:10 to go in the third. Approaching 11 p.m. Eastern. Dump in the corner. Possession back to Colorado. Going right to left. Under a minute remaining in the third. 1 quarter perhaps remaining. Before we bid farewell for the night. And usually with these tournaments, you have these long days that are arduous and tiring. We've had some energetic affairs. Entirely contested. Exclusion foul, number 21 away for Florida State, Andrew Jerningham. Colorado power play goal scored by number 24 in the dark cap, Mateo Petty. Second in the game. 27 seconds remaining in the third. Colorado 14, FSU 6. At one point this third quarter was 9-6 in favor of Colorado. It's a 6-0 run. 0-1 rather. That's not make it any more complicated. Play waved off with 17 seconds left. Adam Yaffe. And now in a bit of disbelief. Gordon Owen. Set up inside, and that's Shropshire. Colorado goal scored by number 2 in dark, Luke Shropshire. He's got a few. 4 seconds remaining in the third, 15-6, Colorado. That's a 6-goal swing in this quarter. Jernigan can't get it up. After 3 quarters of play, the score, Colorado in dark 15, Florida State in white 6. It's a 6-0 run for Colorado. Buffaloes looking to close out. They go to a playback against the Michigan Wolverines. You're watching the CWPA 2024 National Collegiate Club Championship on the CWPA Network.
If you're interested in helping your program raise funds, check out Cap 7's affiliate program. The important thing about the affiliate program is easy to set up, and you can earn money by simply having people make purchases through cap7.com.
Make your Cap 7 purchase matter. Get your organization signed up with the Cap 7 affiliate program. Once approved, 8% on every purchase order through your organization's custom link goes right back to your program. The more you share your link, the more opportunities you have to earn. Sign up today at cap7.com.
The Cap 7 ball is built by water polo players for water polo players. Cap 7. Cap 7. Built by Cap 7. Built by water polo players for water polo players. The best ball in the world.
Check it out. For more information, visit cap7.com.
We have 7 more minutes remaining in regulation. Colorado in the dark caps 15, Florida State in the white 6. Hey fans, go check out the CWPA concessions table. to get your fix on CWPA apparel. Make sure you get it before you leave, otherwise you may be out of luck. Scott SDYC here on the CWPA Network. It's time for the fourth quarter of Game 12. And after this quarter, we'll pack it up for today and hope to see you tomorrow for more action from the National Collegiate Club Championship at University of Florida. Colorado wins the sprint. We are now after 11 p.m. Eastern, but still awake for 6-on-6. In every game this tournament so far, the winning team would have double figures. You may eventually have a game in which both teams will be held to single-digit output. Inside now the 2. We got a 5-meter. Florida State appreciative of that. Colorado was called for a penalty. Florida State, penalty goal scored by number 2 in White Bennett Roberts. 6:25 remaining. And in the fourth quarter, Colorado 15, FSU 7. Seminoles glad to be back on the board, and even though the deficit is monumental, FSU still wants to chip away. Down in front, lost the handle from behind by Colorado's number 4. Lachlan Nagel. Nagel with the ahead feed to Noah Morse. Morse, the freshman out of Dallas, Texas. Ball is loose, picked cleanly by Skylar Klein, a grad student. And before we enter the fourth quarter, some of them are saying it's been 3 years, let's make the most of this opportunity. Yeah, 3 years ago had been the last time Florida State had been in the National Collegiate Club Championship. These players know that even though they did not get the Florida Division title, just being at this tournament is a treat. And it is a treat seeing these athletes go toe-to-toe in the water. 5:11 to go in the fourth. Nagel, 5 seconds. Lock on Nagel, buries the right hatchet. Colorado goal scored by number 4 in dark, Lachlan Nagel. First of the game. 5:02 remaining in regulation. The score, Colorado in the dark cap 16, Florida State in the white 7. Few Seminoles will take a seat. In less than 10 hours, we hope to have more water polo action. Touches the rope. Last touch on the envelope by the keeper of Colorado, Austin Dale, 2 meter from the 5 position for FSU. Ordinary foul. Colorado taking its frustrations of losing 15-14 in sudden death to Virginia in opening round. 16 goals here. So 30 goals in the tournament. Usually, an average of 15 goals, you'd be in good company. But in this tournament, goals aplenty, goals galore. 4:12 remaining in regulation. Colorado no need to run. Nagel will bury to the corner. Here is Samuel Perez. Perez out to Klein. And that was an opportunity for Michael Bernstein. 9-goal difference. 3:40 to go. You win this game, you play Michigan, they'll play back. In game 17, you lose, you play Georgia Tech in game 23. Trying to get a ball under, which Colorado picks it up. Well, it's been a while since the 16 seed had not been the tournament host. Now, Florida State hosted in 2017 and was the 15 seed because teams from the same division couldn't play. And there were some divisions that were unable to participate. Opening round matchups would have pitted the same division. 2:50 remaining in regulation. US 2 full and 1/32. Polos have all 4 of its timeouts. Compared to when Colorado used up all of its timeouts in regulation, it's going to overtime in the 15-14 sudden death loss to Virginia. Virginia will be taking on the UC San Diego Titans, the 2-time reigning champs, in quarterfinal action in game 13 tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Eastern, pending the circumstances out in front. Out of bounds. Ball throw here for the keeper, Matthew Salcedo. Opportunity in 2 for Bennett Roberts. Second effort. If the goal counts, the score will be 16-8. Florida State is credited with the goal. The score is Colorado 16, Florida State 8. Gotta make sure that it counted because it looks like a player got rolled. They wanted to make sure the goal was still going to was. Opportunity knocking here for the Buffs. Inside. Oh, way out in front with Salcedo. He is fortunate that number 16 in dark for the Buffaloes, Dylan Armstrong, had a little too much ketchup there on his swing. Happy in motion, lost the lob. Florida State a bit animated on the bench, but animated and energetic, enthusiastic. Usually when you're down by a wide margin, you wouldn't be as energetic. Florida State finished runner-up in the Florida division, dropped the title contest in the Florida division here at University of Florida a couple weekends ago, 17-9. Also lost to Florida 21-10 on September 29th here in Gainesville. Colorado called timeout with 1:05 remaining in regulation. Buffaloes will have possession. It'll be Austin Neal. We'll take it from here. Colorado does not need to take another shot, leading by 8. And it will be the Buffaloes, under a minute remaining, getting an opportunity to get on the trail to 9th place. Exclusion foul on Colorado. Colorado was called for an exclusion, 6 on 5. for the FSU Seminoles. 26 seconds left on the possession clock. 43 seconds to go in regulation. Florida State will take on Georgia Tech in game 23 tomorrow for 13th. While Colorado takes on Michigan in a playback with Samuel Perez. Florida State goal scored by number 6 in white, Samuel Perez. Less than 30 seconds to go. 16-9, Colorado. So 20 seconds remaining. So if things come to plan, Florida State will have the last opportunity. Broken up by the Seminoles. Shot clock unplugged at 8 seconds for FSU. Play waved off at 1:20. And that will do it, ladies and gentlemen. The final score in game 12. Colorado and the Dark Caps, 16. Florida State in the white, 9. There are multiple players who have scored multiple goals for Colorado, but give credit to Luke Schwabschreier, number 2 for Colorado, for getting things going in the first quarter and not looking back. So number 2 in dark, Luke Schwabschreier, the player of the game for Colorado. We'd like to thank you for coming to the O'Connell Center Pool. Our next game is scheduled for tomorrow, Saturday, November 9th, 2024 at 9 a.m. Game 13 between University of California, San Diego and University of Virginia. Thank you for coming. We hope you have a safe rest of your evening.